My dear families and boys and girls, welcome again to another story time at Bookworld Library. It's me, Auntie Kenny, and I'm so happy to have you in the house today because today is a very special day. We are going to be reading a very classic children's book. It's Cabs for Sale. It's a tale of a peddler. A peddler is someone that sells things on the street. A peddler, some monkey, and their money business. It's Cabs for Sale. Cabs for Sale. A tale of a peddler, some monkeys, and their monkey business. Written by Esphyr, Slobodkina. Once there was a peddler who sold cabs. But it was not like an ordinary peddler carrying his wares on his back. He carried them on top of his head. First he had on his own checkered cap, then a bunch of grey caps, then a bunch of brown caps, then a bunch of blue caps, and on the very top a bunch of red caps. He walked up and down the streets, holding himself very straight so as not to upset his caps. As he went along he called, "Caps! Caps for sale! 50 cents a cap!" One morning, he couldn't sell any caps. He walked up the street and he walked down the street calling, "Caps! Caps for sale! 50 cents a cap!" But nobody wanted any cap that morning. Nobody wanted even a red cap. He began to feel very hungry, but he had no money for lunch. "I think I'll go for a walk in the country," said he, and he walked out of town, slowly, slowly, so as not to upset his caps. He walked for a long time until he came to a great big tree. "That's a nice place for a rest," thought he. He sat down very slowly under the tree and kneeled back little by little against the tree trunk so as not to disturb the caps on his head. Then he put up his hands to feel if they were straight. First his own checkered cap, then the grey caps, then the brown caps, then the blue caps, then the red caps on the very top. They were all there. So he went to sleep. He slept for a long time. When he woke up, he was refreshed and rested. But before standing up, he felt with his hands to make sure his caps were all in the right place. All he felt was his own checkered cap. He looked to the right of him, no caps. He looked to the left of him, no caps. He looked in back of him, no cap. He looked behind the tree, no caps. Then he looked up into the tree. And what do you think he saw? On every branch sat a monkey. On every monkey was a gray or a brown or a blue or a red cap. The peddler looked at the monkeys. The monkeys looked at the peddler. He didn't know what to do. Finally, he spoke to them. "You monkeys! You!" he said, shaking a finger at them. "You give me back my caps." But the monkeys only shook their fingers back at him and said, "Chi chi 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 chi." This made the peddler angry. So he shook both hands at them and said, "You monkeys, you give me back my caps." But the monkeys only shook both their hands back at him and said, "Chi chi 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 chi." Now he felt quite angry. He stamped his foot and he said, "You monkeys, you better give me back my cups." But the monkeys only stamped their feet back at him and said, "Chi chi 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 chi." By this time, the peddler was really very, very angry. He stamped both his feet and shouted, "You monkeys, you must give me back my cups." But the monkeys only stamped both their feet back at him and said, "Ti, ti, 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 ti." At last, he became so angry that he pulled off his own cap, threw it on the ground, and began to walk away. But then each monkey pulled off his cap, and all the gray caps, and all the brown caps, and all the blue caps, and all the red caps came flying down out of the tree. So the peddler picked up his cap and put them back on his head. First his own checkered cap, then the gray caps, then the brown caps, then the blue caps, then the red caps on the very top. And slowly, slowly he walked back to town calling, "Caps, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap." Wow, that was indeed a very classic children's story. It's an amazing story. You remember the peddler unwisely took a nap. At some point he was tired. And we all tend to get tired at some point or the other in our lives too. But this is to tell us that we don't have to be careless. You know, when we are tired, remember not to be careless. It's very, very important not to be careless when you are tired. And the mischievous monkeys, you know, they were mean though. But the peddler was able to get his caps back from them at the end of the day. I hope you like this story. Drop us a like and please ask your daddy and your mommy to subscribe to this YouTube channel. So next time we post a video or a story, you don't get to miss any of our stories. Thank you for being with us in the house today. And we hope to see you soon again. Bye-bye.